A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. It's a big one. Game 3 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Number 37 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Now batting, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Out for Omaha, center fielder, Billy Burns.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ortega has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ramon Torres.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today. The 1-1 home.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 15.
Standing in now, number 15, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Settling in now, Monty Harrison, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Harrison.
High pop-up. Diaz is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in now, J.T. Riddle.
Shortstop.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Kyle Jensen.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for Omaha, third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's out number one. At the plate, Tyler Collins. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Tyler Collins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one just missed outside. Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Batting 7.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh and 1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. Popped him up.
Almonte.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Batting 9. Second
Into the box, Carlos Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Collins at second, Almonte on at first with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Jensen has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Johnny Schultz.
Leading off for the Baby Kings, right fielder, Johnny Schultz.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Christian Amer.
Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets fouled. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Ortega. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Storm chaser, center fielder, Billy Burns.
First offering on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Softly hit out to short. And one gone. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ramon Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Hit to third. Hook is there. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 15. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Perez is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Diaz, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, number 91.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He drew a walk his first time up.
Realmuto.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 2-1. Line toward right center. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And he's safe.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Center fielder number 3, Monty.
Runner goes for second. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So striding forward now, Kyle Jensen. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0. In now, Cody Ashe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cody Ashe.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Tyler Collins. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Tyler Collins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Ashe aboard here at first with nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Realmuto has a play. Makes the play, one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
The designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Digging in, Johnny Schultz.
Leading off for the Baby Cakes, right fielder, Johnny Schultz.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Designated hitter, Christian Amer.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Payoff pitch one more time. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Come on, beat it out.
Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Torres on to first, and there were two down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rafael Ortega. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
The batter, number 91.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Runners off for second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for Omaha, right fielder, Abraham Almonte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Carlos Diaz. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number two. Ready for another shot now, Billy Burns. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch. You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Standing in now, Ramon Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on the show right after this. Pedro Fernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 18, Pedro Fernandez.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
JT Realmuto.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Cook.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Center fielder number 3, Monty Harrison.
On the
Ground
bag,
ball
on the
sent
bag,
back
right
up
here,
the middle.
on the bag.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented.
Check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Shortstop.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Jensen. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Johnny Schultz. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Schultz.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian Amer.
Pulled toward right center field. Burns is there. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Baby Cakes lead it 3-0. Ready once again, Ramon Torres. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Down the first baseline. Jensen fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So one away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The batter.
In now, number 15. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
On he pops it up. Cook in foul ground, and this will land foul. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dylan Peters takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 76, Dylan Peters.
Cody Ashe will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Cody Ashe.
First offering on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. New Orleans is out in front, 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Omaha Storm Chasers, number 41, Sam Salmon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rafael Ortega. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 2-1.
One strike.
Ball. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Digging in to try it again, Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. Ortega on at first, nobody out. Outside, 2-1. Salmon, a native Texan. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, and a curveball. The 2-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
2-2 the count. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field.
Get off.
Burns patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Monty Harrison.
Number 3, Monty Harrison.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Baby Cakes lead it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Collins. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ortega going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Looped out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Carlos Diaz.
The batter, second baseman, Carlos Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Jensen ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Burns. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ramon Torres. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Burns, the runner at first with 2 gone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Schultz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. New Orleans is out in front, 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Omaha Storm Chasers, number 57, Mike Broadway.
Leading off the inning, J.T. Riddle, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Almonte has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Jensen, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Kyle Jensen.
2-1, here it is. A wave and a miss. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Hit back up the middle. Diaz is up with it, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Johnny Schultz.
The batter, right fielder, Johnny Schultz.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 4-2. Jumbo Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Jumbo Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 15. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Schultz. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Cody Ashe. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Perez leads off first with one away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit to short. Riddle has it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the 9th now in Game 3. New Orleans is out in front, 4-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Christian Audemays, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ball 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rafael Ortega. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto singled home a run in his last time up. 2 out with a man at first. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Baby Cakes lead it 4-2. Javi Guerra takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40, Javi Guerra.
Into the box now, Tyler Collins. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Missed with a slider.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hunter Dozier is on deck. The 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hunter Dozier, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Collins gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. Hit down the line at first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ortega has a read on it. 1 out. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. So a big moment here, and standing in Carlos Diaz. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
The 0-1. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Billy Burns. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ortega will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Now to the plate, Ramon Torres. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Torres.
Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. He makes the catch, and they are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Well, win in advance is the name of the game, and that's just what they've done. Congrats to them, but it's just going to get harder from here. We'll see how much they have left in the tank to take it into the next round.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Kicks. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Great job.